1969 was when the Troubles broke out here. At the start of the Troubles here in Northern Ireland, we had witnessed our friends and our families' houses being burnt.
The two communities in West Belfast at that stage, there were attacks on each other.
I was at 19 years of age and just ready for battle. To do the exact same to them, what their people were doing to us.
People's lives were torn apart and families were torn apart.
What happened is everyone ended up staying at home, so you didn't go out if you could possibly avoid it.
What we were doing was called civilian targets, putting bombs in the town and detonating.
It was actually the British Army put up what they called it the peace line. It started off as a barricade with, barbed wire and that sort of thing. And I remember on the TV the British Army officer saying that this was only a temporary measure. This was no Berlin Wall. This was only a temporary measure. And of course here we are today, 2012. The Berlin Wall is long gone and our walls in Belfast are still there.
Peace in Northern Ireland is something that we seem to strive for. It's been talked about in my whole life. I'm 40 years old and it's been talked about all those years of my life that we want peace in Northern Ireland, and we apparently have it now in the sense that politically we have it, but yet it's almost as if for many communities it's like the goal hasn't been reached yet.
Peace was a thing you never knew about, that you never knew what it was, and I don't know do we know that we have it? Because we never knew what we were looking for.
They have to realise that 40 years of conflict, it's only now people are beginning to change in their minds.
Now was the time that we could start to consider a future without dividing walls between our communities.
People think about the walls, they think about the peace lines, but they don't consider the space in the middle.
This is the land we call a no man's land. We thought it would be a good idea, a way of bringing the communities together by doing a community allotment, getting the communities to dig and get rid of their frustration and getting to know each other.
We need to build up relationships and trust and remove the walls in people's minds first. And if we can remove the walls in people's minds, I think then we'll start to see the physical barriers start to tumble down over a period of time.
My whole idea was that I would be able to build homes for Protestant people, because it counteracted then the homes that I burnt and put people out of. I had told the Protestant people what I had done, and one of the guys, he says, on behalf of the Protestant community, he says, we forgive you.
One of my hopes and aspirations over the years is that someone would come to this nation just to promote a positive story, a good story, and there are good stories to be told.
Many people have come and filmed here in Northern Ireland, and they've shown the wars, and they've shown all the troubles, and they've shown this and that, and the sadness and the anger and the bitterness and all of that. They've captured all of that. Not many people have captured the peace. Here's life, here it is, here I am, ordinary Joe Soap, and I would like to see that captured.
The peace is there. People are coming from both sides of the community. They're working together, they're sharing together, they're developing relationships and friendships together. That is peace. The wall doesn't make peace, the wall doesn't stop peace. It's the walls in our mind, I think, we need to focus on first.
It is possible to make peace. It is possible to break down barriers. And I hope that people from other parts of the world can look at that and see, well, if they can do it, perhaps we can do it too.
Look at us sitting here. This is a miracle. This is a miracle, us sitting here.